Candles bleed on silver plates, the room inhales my breath. Silken shadows trade their names and measure out my debt. I dress my wants in regret, learn to smile through the seams. Built a throne of tiny comforts from 1,000 little schemes. Every echo is a promise that I swore I wouldn't keep. I count the time and hunger pangs and how the ceilings weep. There's a whisper in the drapery that tells me I'm not whole. It threads through every offering and pockets of my soul. Teach me how to starve the craving, teach these fingers to unlace. Strip the gilding off the ritual, let the daylight find my face. Feast or indulgence, feed me false and beautiful. Pour your nectar in my veins and call the empty full. I'm a sinner with a table, I'm a hostage to my toil. Indulgences, hunger feeds my fear until the morning sun. Listen, I set the table like a gentle calls the line. Napkins folded over secret silverware that steals the time. Ammo in the pockets of my pockets loaded with regret. I shoot my chances in the nights I try to forget. This appetite's a ledger, every purchase writes a scar. I barter peace for pastries, trade my dawn for jarred stars. I lace the laughter with a stitch of guilt and call it grace. I'm massacring the margins just to make a safer place. I know the recipes of ruin, sugar, smoke, the flash, the thrill. I measure out my comfort in the currency of will. Arrow aimed at yesterday, my hand keeps losing grip. I let indulgence take the wheel and crash the fellowship. Shallow windows, gutted paint, reflections that deceive. I bid you borrow sunsets, refuse the hand that'll leave. If light can learn to whisper, if dawn can come in slow, I'll open up the curtains and let mercy learn to grow. Feast of indulgence, feed me false and beautiful. Pour your nectar in my veins and call the empty full. I'm a sinner with a tater, I'm a hostage to my toil. Indulgences, hunger feeds my fear until the morning sun. God and glitter, found a scripture in the high. Wrote my name in candle wax and watch the letters cry. There's a beast beneath the banquet, there's a pulse behind the plate. It begs me for indulgence while it orchestrates my fate. I've been feeding monsters with the marrow of my days, dressing wounds with satin, calling wounds a phase. I count the cost each midnight, interest on the lies. Mortgages of memory with compound alibis. Ammo ain't just bullets, it's the pills, the likes, the buys. The little comfort stacked like coffins where my truth lies. I spit these bars like bartering, negotiating scars for sleep. I promise I'll stop waking up and pushing peace too deep. But hunger's got a tongue that tastes like every broken vow. It whispers one more bite and I'm kneeling anyhow. I built a palace out of warning, I crown myself the thief. Now every mirror shows a residue of all my grief. Indulgence, hunger, it's a name that won't let go. It sits across the table and it knows the things I know. Fist of indulgence, take the feast and let it rust. Strip the gold from my salvation, let me be a simple trust. I'm a sinner at the doorway with a hunger learning sees. Indulgence never loved the hollow fight its peace. Settle into nothing, silver cools to gray. I push the table out the way and step into the day. Hunger's voice is quieter now, it still remembers me. But sunlight tastes like honesty and it's teaching me to leave.